Hey guys, welcome to the channel. In this video, I wanted to go through some strategies to make money online without needing a website, because a lot of people, they want to make separate income streams, they want to make money on the side, but they feel like they've got to build a website, have traffic flowing and get all these things going before they can actually make money. And, over analysis paralysis, they decide that, because there's all of these things they have to set up, that there's no point in trying to make money online. It's just going to be too much work. But that's just not true. There's lots of ways you can make money online, and today I wanted to go through 5 tips that you can use to make money online without the need of a website. Okay, so step number 1. This one's got kind of 2 elements. So the first part is selling your old stuff. So I'm sure you know what that involves. A lot of people want old video games, they want shoes if they're in good condition, they want wardrobes, or it could be anything. It could be tables, and you don't need all this stuff in the house, and there's stuff you're not using anymore. Just put it up, take a photo, a little description, and then you can sell it. But then on the flip of this, you could go onto these platforms like eBay, like Gumtree, and find products that are being sold, like furniture, good furniture, maybe in rich neighborhoods, or even picture frames, like pictures, paintings that people have. Often the paintings, they might not be very valuable themselves, but the actual frame that the painting is in is quite sought out, because people want to put their family photos, they want to put paintings that they've done in frames. And not many people think to take out someone else's frame from a painting that they have and sell that. So there's more demand for used frames than there is for actually used paintings. So that's a really cool way to kind of rethink how the selling old stuff or buying old stuff mentality works. Okay, so we've got step number 2. Now what this is investing in high yield dividend accounts. So what these are basically, you have a lot of large organizations that will have shares that anyone can buy into. And when you buy into these shares, as a thank you for buying into the shares and being a part of the company, they will give you a payment, which is typically a percentage of the profit that they made that year. So the good thing about this is you'll be getting more money back than you would typically from a bank. Plus, you'll also have a stock in a company that's quite successful, and typically the trajectory for these companies is upwards. It's normally about a 7% growth per year on average for the most large companies. And so not only are you getting those payments back, you're also growing your portfolio and making more and more money the more shares that you have and the more the company grows. So that's another way to kind of put your money into something worthwhile whilst also getting some money back from those dividend payments. Okay, so the third step we've got for making money without a website is surveys. Now, if you've got a lot of time on your hand, this is a really great way to make money for getting your opinion out there. It can be a bit tedious because you'll have to be filling out quite a few to get a decent amount of money. But if you've got nothing on and you need a few extra bucks, it's really good to fill out some of these surveys. You've got SurveyMonkey, you've got valuedopinions.com. You can see I just totally read that on the screen because I forgot what it was called. These don't require you to really have any knowledge about things. They'll just ask you a series of questions about a certain product or a certain event or whatever it is that the category you choose, and you fill in your details, put in your bank account details, and you get deposited money, sometimes $5, sometimes $10. It really depends on which one. You just have to have a look around, but it's a really easy way to make money without necessarily having to have any skill in anything. Okay, so moving on to step number 4. Now this one might sound a bit counterintuitive or counterproductive, kind of against what I was saying what this video was for. You don't need a website for this, but it's website building. So it's creating websites for other people and selling them. People are willing to pay quite a high price if someone can make a website for them, because, depending on the complexity of the website, it can be quite a bit of work to build out. But there's lots of great templates and tools out there that make building a website today super easy. You can get a really nice one built out in under 10 minutes, and you don't really have to have too much skill. You should have like a little bit of an eye for detail, but especially when you do it more and more, your talent is going to go through the roof and people will start requesting your services more and more. You can post up your ads on Fiverr if you want to say that you'll do website building, set this price or whatever it is. And people really want to have a website for what they're doing, and they want it to stand out. So people are willing to pay quite a good ticket for a good website. So that's step number 4. I know it seems a bit like this video is about not needing a website, but you don't technically need a website to build a website. But yeah, that's the 4th step, and it's quite good and quite lucrative. All right, moving on to the 5th and final step. This one I find pretty cool. I've made quite a bit of money off this, and it's got a wide variety of choices. So if there's, say, something that you don't know how to do or don't want to do, you've got lots of other choices to choose, and this one is Airtasker. So what Airtasker is, it's kind of like Uber but for jobs. So maybe someone needs a pot plant moved from one place to another, or all of their stuff from their house moved from one location to an apartment. It could be anything. It could be building a table. It could be designing a website. It could be, you know, creating a voiceover, or many things. It's really got no limits to the kind of things that are on the platform. It definitely does help if you have a car, because a lot of the things are moving one thing from another place, and it's really good money, and it's a lot cheaper for the person posting the job to pay a removalist, but it's still really good money for just the everyday citizen picking up a job. They could pay up to $500 for certain jobs. So it's a very kind of, lots of options you can do with it. You don't have to do any work on your end. You just have to see which jobs that you like in the list and which you could be able to do. And sometimes if they're a pretty popular job, you can go in and offer, oh, I'll do it for, you know, $50 less, just so you can secure the job. And yeah, that's all the 5 steps that I have for today. I hope you've learned something, found out something you didn't know, and if you have, that's super duper awesome. And if you liked the video, feel free to chuck a subscriberini, whatever that word is, and I'll see you in the next video.